I'm going to take a little ride through a scrapbook here in a couple of minutes. This is kind of the before and after process we were doing. I was taking these things apart. These apartments here was done in the 90s. I don't normally do this like this, but I'm going to try this out to see if I can kind of just go through a scrapbook. You can see Betty right there at that time. This is Silas Brown. This is 442 Silas Brown. We had no experience in nothing like this at the time. So this is like 25 years almost ago. As you can see how we transformed them. This is out of a book, picture scrapbook that I did. You can see the address right there. Kind of after, okay, these are the bedrooms. And I'm putting this together to build content around doing things like this for younger people. This was when I was and my wife were young. So just against bear with, it's just through a scrapbook that I put together during that time while we was actually doing the work. I didn't just actually physically do the work, which I did learn how to do this type work while I was hiring these guys to do these things. This is a fourplex right in the middle of the inner city. So for you young people that want to learn how to do this, I'm going to start putting together, as they call it, content, which in my time we call it information, but it was content, they call it these days. This is like we'll do like a 3 or 4 minutes real quick here. This is the before, this is probably after right there. As I scroll over the book here, you can kind of see the before. This is on 220 Claremont. I see a 1996. That's when I put these pictures in here. So I think we bought these buildings around 1993 or 4, somewhere in there. My little grandson Justin was a little bitty boy, which he's 26 right now. These were the bathtubs. And it was just like what you see on these pictures here. And we purchased this building for $25,000 back then. And they had a thing at the bank called LIP money. Now they call it, they can get like 203K. I'm not a loan officer, but it's like 203K, something like that. You have to give it to mortgage people on that type of stuff to find out, because I was not in the banking, but I was in the janitorial service. I was just not myself. We had a janitorial service. And it was my brainy idea to go out here and add on more stuff to it, which I'm glad I did. Now we learned a lot of stuff. You can see Betty right there. She came out, she's always there to help oversee stuff. Thank you, that's her. She's there. We've been married 50 years as I put this little video together. That's 3 minutes right there. We'll try to keep these short, probably under 5. We'll kind of speed up a little bit here and stop talking so much. But anyway, I think that's about the end of that particular segment right there. That's in the barrel. By the way, these units here was, that's a house right there. Ain't gonna do that one. These units right here was 4 plexes. 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, 2 full baths. Me right there when I was 10. Okay. This building was, 3 bedroom, 2 full bath. At that time, they were renting for like $5 a month, $5.25, something like that. And in today's market, these things now, man, what is fresh on that? These things in Jackson is probably $1,000 a month. But anyway, that's right there. So we can get the clip off of that, but that's like a 4-minute video, kind of long, but that is something I wanted to put together. But this is how they look once we got through with them. Look at those units out back. They had central heat and air. Totally electric. Now, you young people that are thinking about getting into real estate, it's not a cheap business, but if you have a good job, you got good credit. But try to put your team in place when you're doing this stuff. You can't just get out there and buy something and not know what you're doing. I had the privilege of meeting guys that was doing type stuff, so you can do your research, put your team together. See the air. I had people doing their duct work, all that type stuff. They was totally renovated back in 1993 or 4. So that is that short clip video there, in which I'm just hoping this helps some of you younger people, or older for that matter, for whoever decides to want to take some of this stuff on. But people ask me about this stuff all the time. And I'm just not getting around to, the reason I'm putting this together with Alonso is putting together a business around small businesses. And I think it's called Entrepreneurs Tools for Success. So I'm putting together the things that I'm familiar with, which is I had furniture store, we had the janitorial, and we had housing, apartments, stuff like that. So I will be building plenty of content. This is 5.5 minutes. Plenty of content around that. I'll probably just run this up on YouTube. I'll do that. I'll speak on the stuff that I'm familiar with. You know, I'm learning how to market down online pretty good. I'm not that good, but I do know how to reach people and stuff like that. But all that'll come later. I just wanted to share this little quick video, 5 minutes and 52 seconds.